See, I told you, Megatron looks good as a tank, as he does a gun. Tell me what you think. Watch till the end. See ya. What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to another episode of your Toytally Cool channel. We are on Transformers Tuesday, and we are bringing a toy unlike any other we've seen on this channel, because we are going into the Armada universe, where we will feature the bad guy of that universe, the tyrannical, the maniacal Megatron. Yes! He is a different Megatron. He's not like you've seen him before. Or for you G1 fans, this is totally different. Even the head sculpt is unrecognizable. So let's get right down to it and let's look at the box and the packaging. Yep, it's one of those plastic-free packaging from Hasbro when they had this Greta Thunberg kick. We've got the cardboard where it's got the fancy drawing and picture, and then you've got on the side the grimacing Megatron. It's really not the Megatron you're used to. On the left side you have the, I think that's the Nemesis starship and a few other characters from the Legacy Evolution toy line, as it says here on the top. It's Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, and on the back you have Megatron turning into, I told you, a tank. He is 20, it takes 23 moves to turn him from this to this and back, right? 23 moves to turn Megatron from the nasty dictator that he is, emphasis on dictator that he is, into a menacing tank. So let's stop with the box and move on with seeing what's inside. Always pains me when I open the box, because I know, yeah, I'm a box collector, but for you, we will open these toys so that we can share the fun and the happiness of actually seeing them outside their cardboard prison. Yep. So let's see. See, it's always very difficult. These weird looking boxes, why can't they just make it square? It's very hard to take them out. Okay, there we go. With a little bit of wrestling, you've got the box and it's out of the way. You've got the manual where it shows you how to turn Megatron into, yeah. And we don't need this one. So that is Megatron. Very different from what you're used to, not just your silver and gunmetal looking colorway. You've got, this one is a little bit more green, it's got some orange, it's got some dark grays, but it's not your typical Megatron. Now, a little bit of background about the Armada universe. It's not the same as the G1, although there are some similarities. Megatron is still the bad guy, and he's still against the Autobots and Optimus Prime, but this time he is trying to collect minicons to make himself more powerful. The minicons are spread all over the universe, where they could be then used to enhance somebody else's power. Now, in this universe, Unicron is also an objective for Megatron, but not in the way that it was in the Transformers the movie in 1986. This time he wants to take power from Unicron. Unicron being a power source rather than an entity, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what he wants to do. He wants to be the most powerful, even godlike being in the entire universe, so that he could dominate the same way that he has dominated Cybertron. Now we're taking out the last two ties. You've got the paper ties keeping him in place, and we're almost done. Yep, I should have cut this open, but I wanted to talk to you about the Armada universe and see how much you know. Let me know if I missed out on anything, and we're going to talk about the character later on. Oh, okay, unlike the other Transformers, this is the first time I'm seeing him. They normally come in bot mode. They come in bot mode. This time, he is in alternate mode. He is in tank mode. All right. Ooh, that's heavy. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you've got the weapon right here. It's got some tape. Let's cut through that. Yep, there we go. That is Megatron. Ooh, okay. Now what is this? It's his cannon. It just sticks right there. Now he's a tank. Look at that profile. Look at that profile. That is menacing. Very menacing. Now this is the first time we're actually, let's do a round. Let's do a twirl for me, Megatron. Do a twirl. See, you've got the green, you've got the black, you've got the orange, you've got the gray, and you've got the distinct purple accents. I also like the fact that you see the Decepticon logo on this side. Really just says, I'm blasting you away because I'm a Decepticon. And then you've got the orange accents on the back, okay? And then you've got all of this green with the silver mixed into it that just really pops. Now, although the treads on the tank are non-functional because he's got these little itty bitty wheels on the bottom, he still rolls forward, rolls back, rolls to the side. One fun feature though, you see the turret, it's functional. It goes up, it goes down, it goes around like a tank should. So he can shoot, okay, that's as far as it goes, I think. Yep. So he can go like this while shooting backwards, almost all the way to the back. And then he goes like this too. He can only go 270 degrees, yep, and then forward. I don't know, can he? You can't. No, you're gonna break him. Okay, now let's look at the bottom because that's where Megatron's face is. I keep saying that he's not the same Megatron that you're used to because we're used to having the Megatron with the bland helmet and then you've got the menacing eyes. This one's got like a beetle head, kind of like one of the Insecticons, all right? Or maybe even Scorponok. So yeah, that's a very different head sculpt for Megatron, which I'm not used to. This is the first time I'm seeing him. No, you can't see him. Wait. Why can't you see his face? Oh, because he's in alt mode. Yeah, when you pop this down, you're going to be able to see his face, but we're going to do that in the transformation video. So, in the meantime, let's see. Can show us your face, man? No, he's gonna break. I'm gonna have to look at this manual to be able to turn him into a robot, but then we'll do that the next time. Watch out for that on the next Transformers Tuesday. So, for now, let's do an in-depth review. Right, the toy review. This is something that is going to be very useful later on because this is the first time that we're actually seeing a Transformer coming out in its alternate mode. All right? So this is going to be quite the transformation experience. Now, let's get down to the toy review and see what we've got. As mentioned, the box looks amazing. The first impression, you had a first impression earlier than I did because when I unboxed it, you saw it first. I didn't know it was in a tank mode. So that is very interesting. Price point, I honestly can't remember how much I purchased this guy for, but I wouldn't think it's that much. I probably got him on sale somewhere because he's been sitting on shelves for quite a while. He didn't really fly off the shelves as, say, the Jetfires or the Omega Supremes. He was like sitting on shelves for about years. I think he went down to about 30% discount in the local Toy Kingdom or Toys R Us. So the price point wasn't that impactful. It didn't really have a, I don't really have a memory of it, but it's probably less than retail. 30% retail, I think. Yeah. Okay, now shelf appeal. Playability, I'm sorry, let's go to playability first. Playability, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Megatron as a tank, I mean, we've only seen Megatron on this channel as a tank with a Robosyn. And you don't really transform that, it transforms itself. This time I'm gonna have fun really exploring how to transform Megatron. From a tank mode, a Cybertronian tank mode. It's not your regular tank where it's all armored up, because this part is empty. It's like it's U-shaped. Yep. But it's a Cybertronian tank, and it's gonna be fun transforming him, I'm sure. I'm gonna have tons of fun playing with this guy. So playability is up there, because anytime you transform a tank into a robot and back, you're gonna have fun. Now, shelf appeal. I think I would love to display Megatron like this. Stand him beside Blitzwing and the other tanks. Fun, 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 fun. I mean, the color just really, really shocks you that Megatron can actually be green, right? It shocked me, and he's got the, who doesn't love green with orange, right? You know, you're like a traffic cone or something. But yeah, this feature, this look of Megatron is something that really grows on me. Now, G1 appeal or G1-esque, it's not G1-esque. It's not G1. Like I said, it's in the Armada universe. So it's really a total reimagining of the alt mode of Megatron. As far as personality, same thing. But the toy, totally different Megatron. So if you're used to the P-38 Walther, this is not your usual Megatron. This is the Armada universe. And I kind of like it this way. So let's do a final toy review and see if we agree on the rating. Let me know what you think. Is he not cool? Is he cool? Come on. What do you think? Is he totally cool? Let me know what you think in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think he's totally cool. Yeah, I think he's totally cool. Why do I say that? Number one, the color. Very, very different Megatron. The color is just popping. It just, you know, tank, green, black, cannon. What's not to love, right? Number two, very different look for Megatron. Very, very different. Even the head sculpt is a total reimagining. And this is not, I know Megatron is not boring. In fact, he's kind of, you know, cool in the evil sort of way. But to see him differently, to see him look differently and still be Megatron, that's a total stretch of the imagination that only real Transformers fans could make. And last reason why I think he's totally cool is because as the alt mode is unboxed, you see that it is a functioning tank. You've got the moving turret, you've got the cannon that changes its angle. I could just imagine how he's gonna be like when he's in robot mode. So if the alt mode is not boring and it's cool, it's totally cool. So that's the end of this review, and thank you for watching and staying tuned until the end. We hope you like this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I hung there for a minute. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And always remember, this is Big Joe telling you, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. Humans. So happy collecting. Bye-bye. Modern meets the eye.